Greetings Team LCPS and happy Friday to you. This is your proud Superintendent Doug Straley coming at you today with our first MVP episode of the second semester and of 2025. And as we kick off our first episode, I want to start with two words. Thank you. Thank you for a great first week back as we continue on our journey to greatness in all we do. This week, I've been able to visit all 6 schools and it's been great to see our team back in action. Our students are back together and making great memories. Our educators are making learning fun, and our operation folks are continuing to keep our buildings running smooth and looking great. Let's continue to work together to make this the best semester yet. All right, next, let's get to a segment we're calling Special Shoutouts. First up, a special shout out for all of our principals because this week has been Virginia School Principals Appreciation Week. Our 6 principals care so much about our schools, and I'm so proud of the hard work they do each day for our team and our community. We've been recognizing our principals throughout the week on social media, so be sure to check out our LCPS Facebook page for more highlights. And a huge shout out to the team at Thomas Jefferson Elementary School for hosting their annual community-wide event last night. The theme was Around the World in 80 Days, and the building was packed with proud parents, proud grandparents, siblings, and community members. It was an amazing sight. It's so cool to see the amazing projects our Patriots have been working on this school year. Great work to all of our Patriots, and thank you to everyone who joined us last night with great fun. And finally, don't forget that Monday is a division holiday for us at LCPS as we celebrate and commemorate Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Each year, we appreciate the chance to reflect on the life and the legacy of Dr. King. His dream of a world filled with kindness, filled with love and respect for all is one we try to bring to life. So on Monday, be sure to take some time to join us as we pause and remember the legacy of Dr. King. All right, and now it's time for our favorite weekly tradition. It's time to hand out some Team LCPS MVP awards. And as we recognize those living out our non-negotiables of support, high expectations, accountability, consistency, positivity, and grit. So let's roll. First up, our community MVP. And this week we recognize our friends at the Louisa branch of the Virginia Department of Transportation. Led by Administrator Scott Thornton, the VDOT team here in Louisa makes a huge impact on our school division and our community. Especially during these winter months, they work tirelessly to keep our roads clear and our drivers as safe as possible. Mr. Thornton and his team also work well with our transportation team to make sure we're always up to date on road conditions. In a community like ours, there are hundreds of people who work hard behind the scenes to keep things running smoothly, and our friends at the Louisa VDOT certainly fit that mold. So, to the entire team at VDOT, we say thank you for all of your efforts, especially this time of year. Thanks again, and today we celebrate you as our community MVP. All right, next up, it's time to name our classified MVP. And this week, let's head to Moss Knuckles Elementary School to recognize Mr. Chris Baker. Mr. Baker is our technology assistant at MNES, and he always has that can-do attitude you need when you're in a pinch. As a technician, he is often in situations where students and staff need immediate support, and he's always stepping up and getting it done. One nomination said it well. Mr. Baker, like a true MVP, is always willing to help out with anything. Mr. Baker, you do a lot of work behind the scenes to support the Foxes, and the nominations show people clearly appreciate the job you're doing. Keep up the great work and take some time to celebrate because you're this week's classified MVP. Fantastic job. And now let's head to Louisa County Middle School to recognize this week's certified MVP. And this week the honor goes to Miss Sarah Parks. Ms. Parks leads the Literacy Lab at LCMS, and she has done a fantastic job helping students develop a love for reading and writing. Ms. Parks is able to bring out the best in students because she is positive, she's encouraging, enthusiastic about the learning process, and just an amazing educator. And the nominations for Ms. Parks have been incredible. Take a look. One said, Ms. Parks meets all the needs of her students, and they have shown tremendous growth both academically and with their self-esteem. Another said, her positivity never wavers, creating a welcoming atmosphere where everyone feels uplifted. And here's one more. Her students show enormous pride in their work, which reflects back on all of her efforts and accomplishments with them throughout the semester. Fantastic nominations, and they do a great job highlighting the work Ms. Parks is doing every single day with our Bobcats. Ms. Parks, we're so excited to have you as a member of our team, and we're grateful for your leadership. Thanks for bringing out the best in our students, and today we're excited to name you our Certified MVP of the Week. Well done. Keep up the great work. And finally, it's time to name our Student MVP of the Week, and for that we head to Louisa County High School to recognize Gia Gamble. Gia is someone who truly has the heart of a lion. She's caring, she's hardworking, and always looking out for others. Most recently, she was in the office and noticed another student who was having a rough day. So Gia jumped into action. She gave the student one of her great hugs and made a huge impact not only on that student, but on all of the students and staff members around them. One bystander wrote in saying, "I witnessed her act of kindness and felt deeply moved by Gia's compassion. Thank you, Gia, for being there for someone in their time of need." It is so cool to know that one act of kindness, one simple act, can change the world and impact so many people. Gia, you set an example each day that we can all learn from. You have a great attitude and you demonstrate lion pride wherever you go. We're proud of you, and today it's our honor to recognize you as our Student MVP of the Week. Great job. All right, Team LCPS, those are our 4 MVPs for the week, our first MVPs of 2025. So let's take a moment to recognize them one more time. Our community MVP, our friends at the Louisa branch of VDOT. Our classified MVP, Mr. Chris Baker at Moss Knuckles Elementary School. Our certified MVP, Ms. Sarah Parks at LCMS. And our student MVP, Louisa County High School senior, Gia Gamble. Take a look at this crew, our MVPs for the week of January 17th and our first MVPs of 2025. So you know what to do. Comment below and let these folks know how proud you are of them. And as we get into the second semester, let's be sure to keep those nominations rolling in. Last semester, we had over 4,000 MVP nominations come in. Let's make that happen again this semester. So be sure to head on over to our division website and help us out by recognizing those living out our non-negotiables. So that's our episode for this week. Team LCPS, thanks again for your support. And remember, Monday is a division holiday here at LCPS for MLK Day. Have a great weekend. Thanks again for your support, and we'll see you again soon. We are Team LCPS, and we're one of a kind.